I think we got beat so bad, and things went so bad, so quick that even throughout the game, even when I was in there, I just kept telling myself that this is a test. This is just football gods humbling me. You come up here, it's not the NFL, it's the CFL, it's different. You expect to do well. It's what I've been accustomed to from college and had some moments in the NFL, and then you come up here and it's not what you're expected or what you're used to. It's a different place, and this game humbles you, and it's crazy. And the people who play it, and I just talked to Coach Sherman about this, but these things happen. You either bounce back and come back with a vengeance, or you sit here and let it kill you.
So, Johnny Manziel finally got his much anticipated start in the CFL, and let me tell you this, it could not have gone worse. If you don't believe me, take a look at his very first pass ever in a regular season game in the CFL.
Here's Johnny, pressure on right away, and he's picked off right away, his first pass.
I was talking to my homeboy leading up to the Alouettes' first drive, and I told him, I said, Johnny looks nervous, his body language is bad. I remember saying this exact same thing before Cam Newton played in that Super Bowl versus the Broncos. I was like, bro, there's something wrong with him. Look at him. Everybody's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I could see. You don't see that? Anyway, Johnny looked extremely nervous. He was shook. That was the same feeling I got when I looked at his interview earlier this week.
Today's the first day. I was up at 5 in the morning. I got here about 9 o'clock. It's been a little bit of a whirlwind since last night. I felt like throughout practice today, I improved and learned a lot.
On the other hand, after hearing the fact that he was up since 5 a.m. and that seems to be unusual for him, he could very well just be tired in this clip. Because I definitely get like this when I'm tired. If you ever been in one of my streams, you know my eyes get a little bit weird. I started to talk pretty slow and yeah. But I thought that once he took the field, maybe completed a couple passes, got hit, that the jitters would go away and he would begin to play well once again. But he still looked super nervous out there, and honestly, he had plenty of reasons to be. We'll discuss that in a moment, but first, let's get this stat line out of the way, all right? He was 11 for 20 passing for 104 yards. That in itself doesn't sound like a horrible game, right? I mean, it doesn't sound like a very good game, but not a horrible game. Then you add to the fact that he threw no touchdowns and threw 4 interceptions, 4 picks, bro. And his team got destroyed 50-11. They never had a chance, dude. It was 28-zip after the first quarter. Meanwhile, Johnny's counterpart, Jeremiah Masoli, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, did throw 2 picks though. I almost don't even know where to start. Johnny's team looked horrible. They were bad, bro. They got scored on with such amazing ease. It was just unwatchable after a while. Keep in mind, this is the same team that was 1-5 before last night. Worst team in the league, and we all saw why. Their defense, horrendous. Special teams, horrendous. Offense, just bad, bro. The line was bad. The receivers didn't create separation. This one cat dropped this one pass. He basically the receiver threw this interception. And I'm not gonna lie, this game may have gone completely different if he catches that one pass. Johnny had already thrown that first pick, but this play was bordering on amazing until it ended like this, you know what I mean? And Johnny showed some fight, man. You know, he showed some flashes. There were some moments of brilliance as far as making guys miss in the pocket. He's super shifty and very hard to sack. But the team was in disarray. And Johnny obviously knew the state of that team, and I don't think he was too comfortable with it and what they were asking him to do. With that being said, I applaud everything he said in the post-game interview, and I'm gonna play that thing in full after this video. He was a complete grown-up about it. He took the blame for it. He literally said the opposite of what I'm saying, right? He's saying he felt prepared, he felt good going in, and as a franchise quarterback, that is exactly what you should say. I'm just saying, as a fan, watching on ESPN2, This is how I felt. This is what it looked like to me. But I'm going to show y'all that post-game interview just because I think it represents the growth that we've seen in Johnny Manziel. This is one of those situations where you kind of wish like super cocky, overconfident Johnny would kick in, because that is the type of attitude that you need to succeed in a situation like this. This one cat even hit him with the money sign taunt, and they really rubbed it in, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, this was your teammate like 2 weeks ago, dog. That's how you feel? But this is 100% fair in the sport, bro. It's 100% fair. You just got to take that in stride if you're Johnny. But Johnny wasn't ready. The team wasn't ready. The fans were actually pretty lit, man. It was 28-0, and they were still showing love to first downs. I mean, like, that right there kind of lets you know that those fans are already conditioned to expect this. And on this team, bro, it's going to be tough for Johnny to do what he needs to do. They are just so bad, and I don't think Johnny's ever played, other than when he was on Cleveland, ever played on a bad team like when he's had success. We're talking high school, we're talking college. Other than 87, I gotta say, 87 was eaten, and if you want to look for some hope here, that Johnny to 80, what is his name? Hold up. That Johnny to Geno Lewis connection may be something to build on, because he was making some tough catches, and he knows how to get open after Johnny starts to make guys miss in the pocket. I'll say this, don't give up on him yet. It's been a very long journey, and this is only one game. This team literally has 11 games left. So let's give Johnny some time to get acclimated. Let's evaluate him over the next 2 to 3 games and then see where he is there. We'll also track his progress and see if the team is looking any better, at least the offense. I don't expect them to win many games, but what I would like to see is improvement from week to week, Johnny having command of the offense and being resilient in the fact that they're going to be taking some L's and he's going to be taking some lumps. If I was Johnny, that's the type of goals I would set. Like, you can control that, right? You can control your progression and you can control your mindset. You can't control the defense. You can't control the special teams. You can't control your receivers' talent, but you can grow with this offense and, look a lot better than y'all did last night. Now, they play again next week on the 11th. They're facing the top team in the division. So it's gonna be rough, man. But y'all give me y'all thoughts in the comment section. Thank y'all for watching the video. As always, click the thumbs up button. My name is FlemLo Raps. I'ma holler at y'all next time, bros. One.
I felt prepared. I didn't feel uncomfortable. I think I might have just been a little bit too amped up. As the game kind of started out, made a really uncharacteristic throw there on the first drive and really set us back. Turnover in their own end of the field, and I think I did a bad job of setting the tone off that first drive and really put us in a bad spot. So, I sit here at the end of the game and taking a lot of the responsibility for this loss. No excuse for the practices or anything like that. I felt I just made some uncharacteristic plays today, and this game is humbling. This is a humbling experience. I've had this experience in the past before, and there's two ways you either go about this moving forward. One, you can let this get you down and sulk and harm you moving forward. The other way is to just take this on the chin like a man and never allow this taste to creep back in your mouth again and never let this happen again. Moving from here, I just feel moving forward, this is only going to motivate me. I know this is a test. This is a test of my will and my drive, and I put too much time and too much effort to let this get away from me. And bad days happen in football. That was the most picks I've ever thrown in a game, and it's humbling. That's the way football is. So we'll learn from it and hopefully press forward with a vengeance, because I'm not going to allow this to set me back. Everybody has an opinion. Would it have been nice to be here for 2 or 3 weeks and then get your first start? Sure, but I didn't lack any confidence coming into this game. I didn't feel unprepared. but who knows? Today went the way it went. I got the start. It went just about as bad as it could possibly go, and only up from here. I think I just made some uncharacteristic throws. I didn't see myself out there being very accurate on every single throw. I let some things get away from me, and it's unfortunate. I wanted this day to go a lot better. I had this envisioned in my head as going a completely different way than it did, but like I said, and like I'll continue to say, I believe this is a test of my drive and test of our will as a team. Are we going to let this define us moving forward, or are we going to continue to work and try and dig ourselves out of this hole? Because we need to man up, and me included. And I went against the two things I really wanted to do today. Get some completions and not turn the ball over, and it didn't ever get rolling. So we'll work on this as a team and move forward. Yeah, like I said, it would have been nice to have more practices and more meetings and more time, but it was just a bad day, and those days happen in football, and learn from them, because I don't want to have this feeling again. It sucks. But nevertheless, I don't think this defines me coming up here as a CFL player. I don't think one game, good, bad, indifferent, or anything, makes your career. If I would have been judged after one game at Texas A&M, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So, just keep working, man. Football's a tough game. It's hard. It's a team game. It takes every piece moving right to make the thing go. And when guys are off, there's not communication. It tends to sputter. So, we'll get better. I think we got beat so bad, and things went so bad, so quick, that even throughout the game, even when I was in there, I just kept telling myself that this is a test. This is just football gods humbling me. You come up here, it's not the NFL, it's a CFL, it's different. You expect to do well. It's what I've been accustomed to from college, and had some moments in the NFL, and then you come up here and it's not what you're expected or what you're used to. It's a different place, and this game humbles you, and it's crazy. And the people who play it, and I just talked to Coach Sherman about this, but these things happen. You either bounce back and come back with a vengeance, or you sit here and let it kill you.